Hello. Some of you were saying that you haven't seen the bug where volcanoes start erupting when you reclaim an embark site with a volcano on it. Well, here we go. I've set us up for a reclaim, and we'll get to see the bug in action, hopefully. Unless it's been patched, which it may have been, but who knows. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Akimborek. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labour comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plough, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You're expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings, ere the strength-inched demons get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place, Momuzdurad. Cryptbeards, strike the earth. Here we go. In we trot. Let's hope the game starts relatively quickly. Let's put a little bit of Kagano-san on in the background, just to make sure we're not bored. Just to make sure. Takes a little while for the game to get going, but the second we're in there, you should see what I mean. We'll go and have a look at the volcano, and we should see the level going and causing chaos. Now, this site did have a fairly deep cone on it, so there's a small chance that it'll just go blub, 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 and raise a few levels. But every other site I've done this on, it's just gone up and up and up and up, and it's filled up the entire map. So, fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Fingers crossed we don't see tons of fleeing wildlife on fire, but no guarantees. Maybe we'll get another chance to see a burning Yeti hightailing it across the mountainside. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I say nice. I mean, it'd be spectacular. Let's put it that way. Imagine that. Imagine you discovered a cryptid like the Yeti or the Bigfoot, but it's on fire, and you're like, this was not what I was expecting. Well, obviously you wouldn't be expecting. Maybe you would be expecting to see a cryptid. Who knows? People do go out and sit in the woods waiting. They do sit there waiting for them, but, you know, it would be disappointing, I think, if a blazing cryptid came running out. Here we go. Over to the volcano, and you can see the levels looking a bit janky already. It's going up and down. That's lots of 7s and 1s. I'm a bit... See, there's our level where it's normal. Is that growing, or is that going to stay as it is? Is that as bad as it gets? Please tell me this isn't as bad as it gets. If I knew I just had to build a 1 tall perimeter around the volcano, I wouldn't have been so bothered about it. No, look, it's going up. You see that? We're getting 2s and 3s now. It was all 1s before. Let's watch as it refills. 100 frames a second. Very nice. You know what? Just in case it does stop, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to actually put my lads and get them all indoors, because obviously it's a reclaim from the last time, and we had a heck of a time trying to get sorted last time, what with all the undead turning up. So, first things first, let's make some stockpiles. Let's get all the animals indoors. That's probably a good idea. Do that along here. Bosh. Yeah? Nope, that's not how you do it apparently. There we go. There's our animals in. Then I'm going to build a workshop. Mechanics workshop? That's a leatherworks. Mason's workshop. What's a mechanics workshop? T. There we go. Pop that in there. Lovely. Make it out of ash logs. Why not? And then we're going to want to start placing... Oh, I've already got a wall in place, haven't I? I forgot about that. I was about to try and do a drawbridge. We've already put a little wall here. Okay, let's let them get that stuff built and put inside. Actually, we should also do a food stockpile as well, shouldn't we? Let's not neglect the things that are important. Get the food indoors, including the seeds, get the animals indoors, and then, bosh, hopefully everyone will come inside. I'm also going to do an emergency, a little emergency burrow, just in case. Oh, it's been done. Excellent. Although I notice it overhangs slightly. No worries, no worries. Let's keep watching the volcano while we're here. I'm seeing some 3s and 4s. It's climbing up slowly. It's happening a lot slower than I was expecting it to be honest. I was kind of anticipating just it going and spreading lava all over the map, but unfortunately this has now become not some dinky little video that I can just put on and go, see, it does it. It's now become an actual embark where I've invested some emotion in it. Actually, it's getting up faster, isn't it? 4 and 5. Ooh, very exciting. Very exciting. Everyone bring all the food and drink in quickly before the zombies turn up. Any zombies knocking around? I'm not seeing any undead. It's looking okay. Oh look, there's the old The old wagon. Oh, blimey. Can we reclaim all that? Let's get everything we brought with us this time in. That's probably the best bet, right? Don't want to be fannying around. Or do we? Oh, I know, I'm an idiot, but I'm going to do it. DBC, let's do a little reclaim. Get ourselves a second wagon load's worth of stuff. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. They've even got gypsum plaster on that wagon. We're going to be able to set up a hospital. Look, we're getting to 6s and 7s already. That's one whole Z level filled to the brim. Not ideal. How many Z levels have we got to go up before we overcome the perimeter of the thing? Well, not that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. So we've got 8 Z levels basically. If it doesn't stop by the 8th, then the map is pretty much done for. But, you know, we've got a few minutes. Maybe we can get everyone indoors. Maybe we can seal it off and get something going. Who knows? It's weird. Normally I'd do this live, but as everyone in the Discord was saying, hey, what's this about volcano embark issues? I thought, what the hell? Let's do a little recording. Let's do that. Why not? It's different, isn't it? It's weird. Let's make another stockpile, because it looks like our food stockpile is going to fill up pretty rapidly. What else have we got out there? I don't think we brought any weapons or anything, did we? We haven't got any furniture. We shouldn't have any corpses. It's going to be a problem if we do already. Coins, refuse, wood. We should probably bring some wood indoors. And it's a good idea to get this corridor re-explored, isn't it? There we go. There's a nice wooden stockpile. Excuse me. Burping and hiccuping away. How crass. How crude. How unbelievably foul. Okay. So they're up to 3s and 4s on this floor already. Okay. It is actually now above ground level. The magma at this point, had we not had such a secure cone on the volcano, would probably have been spilling out onto the grass, which is suboptimal to say the least. I mean, it sets it all on fire. It utterly consumes your frame rate. At the moment, the eruption's not too bad. Sorry, eruption isn't too bad. It's only having like, what, a 1 frame a second impact? Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. There goes the family-friendly nature of the recording. An ambush, you say? In the caverns? Oh, that's, unexpected. I would have thought they'd come from the surface. What's the deal? I can't even see them. Anyone see those? He says to some people who just aren't there. Let's have a look at others. Kestrels, weasels, and magma crabs. I'm assuming the ambush is the magma crabs, right? But then... what are they doing down in the caves? Hang on a minute. An ambush. Zoom to the ambush. It's definitely down here. The cursor says over here, but I don't... what? Who's over there? Who's ambushing us? And from the caves? This is all very strange. Okay, we'll unpause it. Let it carry on for a second, because we're only really here to prove a point about volcanoes erupting. It's already up to 5s and 6s. I'm seeing a few 7s here and there. The volcano's not filling from above, is it? There's nothing... is it raining? Or what are those dancing little squares? Is that magma plopping down? Or is that hot magma going whoop and coming up like in a Mario level? Okay, everyone's bringing stuff in. This is good. We got our mechanics place done, right? Construction suspended, of course. Why wouldn't you suspend it? I mean, it's only an important job. Why keep going at it? Why make sure it gets done? Why not? Why not? Right, let's quickly connect Dwarf Therapist in the background so I can see what's going on here. I did bring someone with mechanics, didn't I? I did. I gave them level 5 mechanics. That should be all they're interested in doing. But no, apparently hauling, much more interesting. With that in mind, if you bear with me... ugh, horrible transition. It's not supposed to be like that. Let me just disable all the other jobs for our mechanic here so we can get a nice drawbridge done. Nice and quick. Quick as possible, please, Dwarf Fortress. Ooh, bit of monitor overlap there. Okay, so we've got a lad charging in now, presumably to build the workshop. He's also a fairly accomplished architect as well, which is nice. Oh, hello, this Z level is full. We're now onto the Z level above ground level. Z level 150, if you will. And even if you won't, that's still a fact, so I don't know what I can do for you there. Okay, come on, get digging. Is the mechanics workshop done? Clearly not. It's suspended again. Okay, let's have a look in the alerts and see if it'll tell us why. Mechanic cancels construct building. Item blocking site. Item blocking site? Question mark? Ah, I see. There's all this forbidden stuff. There we go. Now, if we undo the suspension, he should charge in and start rearranging the items, getting them out of the way. Yes? Correct me if I'm wrong, Dwarf Fortress. Although ideally, don't correct me, just do it. There we go. He's off. He's doing it. He's getting things done. Just what was needed. Just what was needed. I've got to remember to unforbid all that stone in the corridor as well, otherwise it's going to be a right pain in the poo. Let's add this to the mechanics workshop. Let's request rock mechanisms, and let's just put it on repeat so we get a shitload of them, because frankly we need to get a drawbridge done fast, and ideally a lever, and then we can get rid of this horrible choke point nonsense, put a trade depot in, and you know what, we've basically done a reclaim, haven't we? Ooh, level 150, not looking fantastic here. It's already at 6s and 7s. It should be full pretty quickly. We'll see. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing the last few drips dance across the surface. The level's wobbling a bit. And... full. Up to level 149. Nope, sorry, that'd be the wrong way. 151. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay, so we haven't got long until it spills over. I mean, theoretically, we could get up there and start putting more walls up around it to try and bring the cone up to maximum height, and then hope to high heaven, or to Armok indeed, that the magma butts up against the skybox, if that's even a thing in this. Let's see if we can build our trap component lever. Can I pop a lever in here? There? Yeah, we can. We've got Gabbro mechanisms. And that means we should probably also be able to build a bridge, right? Oh yeah, baby, it's coming. It's a-coming. I'm going to put that bridge here. Make it like that. That's good, isn't it? Actually, let's bring it up to here so it's got a bit of stone either side of its foundation point. And then we want to change the direction it raises in with a W key. That's good. Bosh. That should be right, yeah? What are we going to make out of? Ash logs and birch logs? Wooden drawbridge sounds a bit rubbish, but let's get it made. That's the crucial thing. And then once we've made it, we can replace it down the line. Just get this embark nailed down, solidified, if you will, he says, as the volcano level inexorably rises to somewhere. Perhaps the top of the screen. Who knows? Who knows? The dwarves suspended the construction of a Gabbro lever. Of course they did. Of course they did. Because I've left an unreclaimed block. It's not even a block, it's a rock. Very different thing. In fact, there's one under the bridge as well. Let's reclaim all this crap in the corridor. There we go. Look at that. Lovely reclaims. Lovely, lovely reclaims. Bash. Bosh. Actually, now that we've done that, let's make it out of stone. Let's just cancel the build on the bridge. That's it. There we go, and then build bridge KK U W. Press enter, and then we'll make it out of Gabbro because it seems to be a very prevalent local material. Bosh. Oh, excuse me. My spam thumbs hit C when I meant to hit the spacebar. How terribly spam thumbed. Okay, level 151, now at 4s and 5s, then the magma shows no sign of slowing down. Of course, this being at the surface is technically lava, but let's not get too excited about that kind of thing. These kind of distinctions will bog down a Dwarf Fortress stream in tedious details. Tedious minutiae. Minutiae? It's not minutiae, is it? Minutia. Miniature. Tedious miniature, whatever. Come on, build that bridge. Once that bridge is built, we've got a good chance of surviving our next incursion from the undead, which will be lovely, won't it? That's what I like. I like surviving incursions. Ah, crap. Where did I put the... hoo-ha. Hoo-ha? Ha? Here? This is where we put it. This is where we put our farm. So, if I put... What kind of stockpile can I put here to get people to charge down? I'm guessing we may have brought some cloth, maybe? Oh, hello, what have I done here? I've changed the number of reserved barrels. That was unintended. There we go. What have we got? What have we got in that stockpile that could possibly be brought up here? More food, maybe? Let's see if there's more food. Just as long as they bring something up here, they should uncover all of the stuff we need to find. That food stockpile isn't full, though. Oh, buggery. Where are they? A, Z. They're still over here. So, whatever they are, they're in the unexplored area of our fortress. Can they even get up the stairs, I wonder? Because our stairs have penetrated over water, which would indicate to me that if you're underneath them, you're trying to tread water. And unless you're a crocodile or a dolphin, I don't think you could probably get up onto the stairs. You'd need a fairly powerful tail to give you the impulse to get up onto the bottom step, wouldn't you? Or maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's one of the key features of the kind of goblins that attack in a cavern. Maybe that's how they get everywhere. Maybe they just have both their legs fused together and then flap them like an enormous single flipper. I've never seen it depicted in any kind of fantasy artwork, but it's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. After all, we are working outside the realms of reality here. Look at this. Boom, we've got the bridge done. Now all we need is for someone to actually go and do that lever, which has been suspended. Of course it has. That wouldn't make any sense for it not to be suspended. Uh-oh. We're on to level 152. It's now 2s and 3s. 151 is now fully magma'd up. Okay, we're getting closer and closer to that spill point. I'm concerned that all this effort and emotional investment I've done is going to be completely for nothing, but you know what? It could be worse, couldn't it? It could be worse. Our dwarves could all be on fire. Oh, ghosts! Excellent. That can mean only one thing. We didn't save anybody from the last embark, and all their corpses are still here somewhere to be found. Excellent news. Let's build a mason's workshop in that case and get some slabs down, because that's an animal trap. What? There we go. Let's build a mason's workshop outside. Oh, is that already a mason's workshop? Forbidden carpenter's workshop. Forbidden, okay, fair enough. DBC, there we go. Let's reclaim some stuff. Presumably you can do this. Wow, I had no idea. Right, let's add a task, make a slab. There we go, and then I think we just basically need to do 7 of them, don't we? Add 4, 5, 6, 7. And as many as we can fit into the queue for luck. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. There we go, because presumably someone will die in the interim and we'll need another slab to stop them from coming back and haunting us. We're also going to need a crafts dwarf workshop. This is so pointless. Why am I even doing this? Let's put the crafts dwarf workshop outside for now as well, because we haven't cleared a space and we can always abandon it. It's not important to keep these things operational, is it? It's not like they're Death Stars or anything. Okay, level 152 is now at 6s and 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 more floors of potential magma safety, and then beyond that, well, it's going to start spilling down the mountainside. Spilling down the mountain when it comes. It'll be spilling down the mountain when it comes. Oh, hello. We've actually got that lever now. So if we add... No, don't pull it. Don't pull it, scoundrel. Come on. That's not what we need. Don't repeat it. Cancel it. God damn the inconsistent key usage. Add a new task. Link up to a bridge. There's only one bridge. That's the only one we could do it with. So we're going to use these Gabbro mechanisms. Is that good? It is good. It's lovely. Okay. Have all the animals been brought indoors? No. We've got a llama outside. Well, actually, I suppose that's probably an alpaca. We didn't bring any llamas, but for some reason they've decided to hang around outdoors. It's probably the grass, to be honest. They're probably eyeballing it going, ooh, tasty. I love a bit of grass. Do they have extra stomachs compared to us, like cows? Is that how alpacas work? The only biological fact I'm certain of about alpacas is that they're from the Andes and they have hooves instead of handies. And that's mainly due to a children's television programme that my kids watched when they were little. Actually, that's not true. They didn't watch it. I did while they sat in the room with me. Anyway, back to the surface. Once that's hooked up, we could theoretically slam the gate shut and protect ourselves from the encroaching magma, which would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm going to have a quick look and see how many slabs we've got. Let's go to the stock screen. Let's type in E and then say slab. 2, 3. We've got 3 slabs. That's good. That's good. Has the Crafts Dwarf workshop been built? No, mainly because we don't have any kind of stone craft working, which can be remedied fairly straightforwardly with a trip to Dwarf Therapist. Who do we give it to? I mean, our mechanic is fairly busy. At the moment, our planter is not doing much, so I'm going to give him a little go at the stone crafting task. How do you feel about that, Onel? How do you feel? Does it make you feel good? I don't need to psychoanalyse you over this, but we do need to move with some speed because there's a volcano going off. Don't want to frighten you. Don't want to make you panic. Don't want to spread any kind of worry around the population, but we do need to get a bit of a move on. Need to get a bit of a go-go. Ooh, a save. Wasn't expecting that. I also wasn't expecting to be recording this for 20 minutes. I genuinely thought my volcano would overflow in a space of 3 or 4 minutes, but that's Dwarf Fortress. This is daft. How have I managed to do this? How have I managed to get myself completely invested in a new Dwarf Fortress embark? I beg your pardon? Tell him to get on with it for a minute and I'll come down and help him out. It turns out I'm needed for something, so if you bear with me, I'm just going to pause this recording and I'll be right back. Good grief. I can't do it until the save's finished anyway, so he's going to have to wait. He's going to have to wait. Come on, game. Come on, game. You can finish the save. You're able. You're a capable little Dwarf Fortress install, aren't you? You've got the power. You've got the touch. There we go. Right, let me pause the game and then I'll stop the recording and we'll resume shortly. Well, it'll be instantly for you because I'll just splice the videos together, but whatever. Whatever. Let's stop recording. Bye for now.